A little history lesson over here. Hey, I learned about that in English.
Yeah, these muskets were.
Hi guys, I'm Nick. I'm Ray's intern, the intern for Orangeville Live. So there's a bunch of stands set up around this area, and there's a lot of different historical and educative booths where you can learn a lot of different things and you can experiment with a bunch of different objects. And there's a lot of family-based stuff as well, because a lot of these are different activities. Like over here, if we walk this way, Ray, there's a gold panning lesson for kids in this area, which is pretty cool. They have a bunch of stuff set up. Obviously, they have toys for adults as well over there, the cars. But yeah, so there's a bunch of different activities to do. And there's also some demonstrations going on by Casserole JROTC, which we can see walking up if we come over here. Some of the ROTC troops down this way. But in the main memorial, there's in the main memorial chapel, there's a lot of ROTC activity going on from Casserole. So I guess we should just walk on and see some of that.
Yeah, I would agree. Got some booths over here.
Howdy folks, how are you guys doing? We're
Pretty
here with
good.
Orangeville Live. How's it going inside the memorial chapel for our JROTC?
Going pretty good. It's a long 30 minutes standing there, but we have some guys in there right now.
Oh, okay. What are you guys doing in there?
Guarding it's a memorial for a fallen soldier, and we're guarding it, standing there for 30 minutes.
Got it.
Like ceremonial.
That's cool. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it.
Like that.
Am I holding this?
Yeah,
It's mine now?
it's yours now.
Okay. Thank you. So a lot of different stands here. It looks like there's some historical stand right there. And it looks like it just goes through all the way through the Revolutionary War. And we have a bunch of different timelines as well. Because if you come over here, there's the Revolutionary War right here. And if we actually walk this way, we have some stuff from the we have stuff from the 1840s with the Mormon Battalion. So there's quite a historical spread in terms of what you're able to see here at Mount Vernon. There's lots of different things from a lot of different time periods. Lots of different things.
What group are you with?
We're with Orangeville Live.
Okay, very nice. Thank you. We're glad you're doing this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool. Some fur traders. And everything is numbered off by station. It's pretty easy to find what you're looking for. There's a bee right there.
There is a bee.
So let's come on this way.
Wasn't real. He didn't want to be flamingos or something. I ran out of colors, probably. We don't do that.
Looks like you've got a little shop here.
Yeah.
And if we proceed into the Mount Vernon mortuary, see how things are going in here. And I believe this is where RTC is.
I believe so, yeah. This is the memorial that they're guarding inside
That's
here.
right. That's right. 30 minutes. 30-minute shifts.
Yep. It'll also be great not having wind on our microphone.
That is true. So it looks like we have some honorary memorials in here, as well as some activities, a drawing, and some lace as well around that time period.
Hey, Eric, where you going?
Which is really cool. Excuse me. We're here with Orangeville Live, and we were wondering what you're doing in here, in this area of the chapel.
Well, we're making lace.
Making lace?
Yes.
And how does that work?
Working on, well, it's a matter of crossing and twisting threads. And my thread's in place here. What I'm working on right now, I'm working on this trail piece in the lace, and it's woven lace, so you're weaving threads together. So this thread is going to work through these threads to get to the other side to make the cloth.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay? To do that, I'm going to do a cross, twist, and cross the threads. And that just weaves my working pair through another pair. And that'll make the cloth. And I'll do that with each one.
That's very impressive. That seems like patient work.
It is, but it's a labor of love. And bobbin lace, no matter what style of lace you're doing, right now I'm working on a torchon piece, but torchon is a style of bobbin lace. There's also Milanese and Idria and Bucks Bedfordshire, and there's Bucks Point, and a lot of different styles, but they still cross and twist the threads the same way.
That's cool.
Yeah, and since we're working on a pattern, we don't have to count, so it's all laid out for us.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for sharing.
You're welcome.
We hope you enjoy your lacing.
Oh, we do.
Very impressive work.
Incredibly.
Planning that. So, if we come into the main mortuary chapel, here's JROTC guarding tomb of the fallen soldier.
Excuse me, fellas. Are you doing a special report or anything?
With Orangeville Live.
Yeah, we're doing a live stream. We're live right now.
Okay, this is going to be really important for you.
Okay.
I want to explain what this is and what this is.
Please, thank you.
Yes, please.
This young man passed away in Afghanistan 10 years ago on President's Day. He was killed over there. His family is a Gold Star family, and they have provided, the family has brought in all of the memorabilia for Charlie. Here's a story of him here, his different badges, his commendation from the president. This is also, we have 3 generations here. We have his father and his grandfather, along with Charlie. If you read the quilt in the back, he goes back 5 or 6 generations to the Civil War.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So if you want to read the quilt back there, please take a memorial flag. And the Casa Robles ROTC is standing guard, honor guard.
30 shifts or 30-minute shifts.
30-minute shifts. This display here is the USS Hornet, and this gentleman, after he got out of the service, took the statistics from the ship, and these are built to scale, even the planes, and
I'm his wife, and and he was in the Navy, and he just passed away 2 years ago. Yeah, but he went in 1944 until 45. He was 17, and then a few years later, it was the Korean War. But he was always on ships, and he built these.
Like by hand?
By hand, from scratch.
Wow.
That is very impressive.
That's impressive.
He got the wood at Casa wood shop.
Really?
That's awesome. We still got about 3 more that are in museums. So
That is really cool.
That's impressive.
Really cool.
So are you at Cal State?
Am I what?
Are you at Cal State?
No, I'm at Casa Roble. I'm not
Okay.
a
Yeah,
college
we go to
student.
CASA as well. So
that's
that's pretty cool.
nice.
Yeah, I
That's
just have a
nice.
shirt.
Sure. Now, are you going to keep that for, or are you going to show it?
Oh, it's being live streamed right
Yeah, it's
now.
actually being live streamed to.
If you want to bring it up,
Good.
I'm gonna hide my pin from the viewers.
That's nice.
So there's where we were like a minute or two ago.
Good.
Yeah, and there's you right there on stream. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, very cool. That's awesome though. This is really impressive, and it's very detailed.
Oh, yeah. You can talk for hours about it.
I bet that is intricate.
Yeah, and rightfully
Like,
so.
look at the mast. That has some detail on it that I could not ever hope to achieve.
That picture over there I made up with.
Here, I got the video.
Yeah, she's got a video. So they're live streaming this.
Oh, okay.
They go to Casa.
Oh, okay. I went to Casa.
Oh, nice.
He passed away 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But he, at 16 years old, went to
I told him.
dropped out of high school. Oh, okay.
They did give him his diploma about
Yeah, right here.
8 years ago.
Oh, wow.
They had a ceremony for people that couldn't finish their education.
I hope this will work. Okay, here we go. We'll go back to the.
Go back.
So is this a biography for him?
Yeah, sort of. It's snapshots of. They used to use cameras in those days.
So you said he joined the military at 16.
Yeah.
He dropped out of high school.
Very young.
Well, they all did. Yeah.
So he was a junior at the time then, I assume.
Yeah. But he loved working on ships. His father worked.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no plastic. It's all
All wood.
wood. Original.
All wood.
It's called trench art.
Trench art?
It's called trench art. That's what the sheet metal guys made it.
If you ever go to Alameda, they have the Hornet Museum. And they were going to throw it away. They were going to scrap it, the Navy was. But some of his buddies, and other guys, they said they bought it from the Navy and they worked on it and made it brand new. So it's a cool place to visit.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
It deserves to stay in the museum because that's very unique.
Yeah.
It's a lot of passion in one piece. And how about these awards? Are these his awards?
Oh, yeah.
These are all his medals. So he was on the Philippine Sea. He was on the USS Hornet, USS Hornet, the Kearsarge. This is Kearsarge.
Is this him making the boats?
Yeah. This is him at our house. And then he would put them in the swimming pool.
To make sure they float? So they all float?
No, they have motors under them.
What?
They move? They
And they
that's
It has
cool.
lights on it too.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. It has lights in there.
He took apart rotisseries, and he used the rotisserie motors.
Oh wow,
He'd go to all the Goodwills and all the garage sales, and he would get rotisseries, and he'd use the rotisserie motors for underneath.
That's
propellers.
That's
very
amazing.
impressive. That's cool.
I love
That's
that.
so cool. Engineering at its finest right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
And also from
He'd take apart VCRs.
old VCRs.
And he'd get the little
stuff
LED
inside.
lights from the VCR.
And put him in the boat?
Yeah, and I'd say, Dad, all you have to do is go to Fry's. And get a little package.
There's nothing like the feeling of
Yeah, he likes
salvaging
taking
stuff.
apart
Yeah.
VCRs just to get those on.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
That's awesome.
Well,
Are you going to be in engineering when you?
I
might
will
be.
be.
Yeah, I
'cause
will not be.
I built this whole system that we're using. I built that, so
Well, that's what we need
Yeah.
now. America is getting people from the other countries So you students got to go for it.
All right.
That's what I've been told.
Thank you very much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate all the
Have a good day.
information.
Yeah.
Have a good day as well.
Awesome.
That's a lot of information right
There's
there.
a lot of information.
Pretty cool man building boats.
That's right. Really impressive too. Because
Incredibly impressive.
That's pretty unique. Oh, so we got some livestock.
Oh yeah, there's a little lamb over here or something.
A few little lambs.
A few? Is there more than one?
More than one. Unless that's a dog. I don't know. I think that's a dog.
It could be. Or maybe it's just a smaller lamb.
Oh, it is a smaller lamb.
That is a smaller lamb.
They're
Look at
lambs.
that. There's a
Both
lamb.
lambs.
That is cute.
Thank you for that commentary, Kenny.
You're welcome.
He's just chilling.
He is in fact just chilling.
He's a kid. He's a kid. He's chilling.
He's a kid. Chilling kid.
This other one is. They're both like.
That one's a goat,
That's,
Oh, that's
Yep.
and then we have the lamb.
this
A
was
goat and a
really
lamb.
young.
Oh, okay.
They're both
Nice.
They were born
Wish we were educated.
2 weeks.
I know, right?
Within a day apart of me.
Aren't they wonderful?
Awesome. All right. Forward we go.
Forward we do
Backward.
go.
So let's find out where this music is coming from. How about that?
Yeah, there is in fact some music being played.
Sounds quite live.
It
Quite
does.
live, like Orangeville.
Hello. I got a bell. Oh hey, is that the source of the music right there?
That could very quite possibly be the source of the music anyway. Because they're holding instruments.
You fool.
I'm sorry.
Corn powder, and then they shoved the people with the ball in the
So I'm sure they wouldn't mind if we can watch them for a bit.
Yeah.
And they're kind of at the heart of Mount Vernon here.
Yep, we got some graves around us.
Yeah, there's a lot of memorial sites around us and different family memorial sites, as well as just individual soldiers that are buried here. And we'll bring over, but there's also, if you've never been to Mount Vernon, there's an honorary site, a box site that's over here to the left of us.
Yeah, it's hidden by this building here.
Yeah. So that is also something. Mount Vernon is quite large.
It is.
All right, let's see what's going on here. So it looks like they're deciding what they're going to play.
Yeah. From the flute, it sounds like William Tell Overture is next.
Yes, it does.
You guys videoing or you guys doing?
We are. We're here
We
with
are.
Orangeville Live, so we don't want to bother you, but we just want to hear some music.
Oh yeah, okay. These guys are wearing just uniforms from all periods in the military, from the Revolutionary War. I'm in a Revolutionary War musicians. We're not British. This is red and blue trim, where the British would wear red and white.
Interesting. Okay.
And the infantry for the colonials would be blue on red. We were red because we could be seen on the field. That was the point of us, because we were the music and we were the people that would give the orders through tunes. This is a GAR uniform. This is from after the Civil War. This is somebody who would, as a veteran, the veterans groups would get together and do parades and outings and things. That's this uniform. Over here's the War of 1812. She's wearing an 1812 uniform, military musicians. Civil War here from the New York State. New York jacket. The New York jacket there from the Union side. And here's a sailor from the mid-19th century on the big sailing ships that would have been a musician. The drums and the music were really, really important on ship for commands too.
So it looks like music has persisted in
It's
wartime.
music has been very, very important. I mean,
Always.
it was for the spirits of the troops to give orders. Sometimes they acted as stretcher bearers. The field music was crucial.
There was no radio or anything.
Radios or any way to
So if you had to give a signal across the field, our tunes had meaning to the troops.
Right.
And they could hear it.
That's impressive.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
So do you guys have a tune you guys have to go?
We did have a tune.
Marty wanted to do Rebel or Slow Yankees.
Oh yeah. double doodles.
We're going to do Yankee Doodle here in the Revolutionary War style.
All right, that sounds wonderful. That was amazing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very cool.
That's drum. That's real drum. That ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't play a flute because I can't breathe that much, so that's really impressive that you guys can do that. Thank you very much for showing us and with all that information.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, that was cool.
That was cool, wasn't it?
Very cool. All different eras, and it looks like they were lined up by year.
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, they were kind of in that order, weren't they?
Except for the sailor, because he's like all times.
Yep.
Pretty much. All right, so we're gonna walk by and check out the cars again really quick here and go see the other side of the memorial.
Yeah.
Now, set of doors, see our double doors open, there's crafting going on.
It's like some more revolutionary soldiers, according to his color scheming.
Way off in the distance over there. That's right. Way far off.
So, the box area that we were talking about is right here in front of us, which is the Court of Honor.
And the little like things up on the wall, those are like ash containers for grenade soldiers.
I believe so, and I think that the boxes store bodies or ashes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I believe it depends on the location that you're burying at. But we could probably ask.
These guys will probably know.
I'm sure they do.
Oh, and then they have massive cannons too.
We're here with Orangeville Live, and we were wondering if you guys could tell us a bit about this area of the memorial.
Can't do you much good about that. Can't tell you too much about that.
Okay.
It's just that more Americans should come here and visit this site.
All right.
Especially our local people. But the one that could tell you the most would be our base commander right there, Barry.
Barry?
Right.
All right.
Okay, we'll ask Barry.
We'll ask Barry. Thank you.
Wait for him to be off the phone.
Okay.
So it looks like this is also a submarine area, and they have a bunch of mapping and stuff up here.
Bunch of mapping?
Yeah, we could.
Let's look at the mapping.
Yeah, so
No, it's ours. We built it.
Hello. Don't mind us.
We'll talk to you later. See you later.
Yeah, so looks like a bunch of different types of submarines.
Making a video for the internet?
Live streaming for Orangeville Live right now.
Yeah.
Really?
If you like, there's the stream right there.
Do you guys want to tell us a little bit about what all this is?
Sure. So the submarine model is a scale model of a fast attack nuclear submarine. This particular class of boat has outlived their usefulness and been scrapped and replaced by newer models of boats. Fast attack submarines' main weaponry were torpedoes, and they were underwater a great deal of time for stealth and investigative processes as well. Crew would be around 100 on a fast attack, and the average deployment could last anywhere from 3 to 5 months.
And that's away from everyone, right? Family, contact, everything.
Yeah. The same time as the fast attacks were our primary submarines, there were also fleet ballistic missile boats. And the big difference between the fast attacks were they were smaller, more stealth, but the ballistic missile boats carried Polaris missiles.
And what are those?
Polaris missiles, starting with the first rendition back in the early 60s, went from what was Polaris A1 to Polaris A3. The A1s had a firing distance of about 12 to 1,400 miles, with accuracy of less than a quarter mile. Nuclear warheads. When they went to the A2s, the range got further. So the range on a A2 Polaris was somewhere around 1,700. And when they went to the A3s, each missile of the 16 missiles had 16 separate warheads. So 16 times 16 in terms of the firepower. All of those, this boat, the fleet ballistic boat, the main reason for their existence, guys, was deterrent to war. So that the opposition, whatever that may be, knew that if they attacked our country, that they would be able to be in harm's way as a reason. So.
Impressive. So what is all this listing on the sheet?
So the boat I served on was the USS Henry Clay, and it was a Lafayette class of boat. It was commissioned in '64 and scrapped in the early '90s.
And what overtook them, by the way, when they were scrapped?
So you can see that this was a boomer. The Benjamin Franklin class came to be after us, and the Sturgeon, which is this fast attack, is here and here. These were longer Sturgeons than the two different lengths. Eventually, the Los Angeles class, which were also missile boats, and you can see in the blue, at least when this was published in '16, they had not been scrapped yet in the light blue. This is the current fleet in service today, Virginia class boats, and you can see some of these have not even got into service yet, but they're on the drawing board or they're under construction. So these are the fast attack boats, and these are the missile boats that are currently in service in the American fleet.
So, just out of curiosity, why is there only one submarine for the SSN-23 class?
So, probably because they did a big design change of some kind, experimental, and didn't like what they ended up coming up with. You can see that the sail is more forward on the bow on that boat than on the latest submarines, guys. There's not a periscope anymore like there used to be if you're ever watching the movies. It's all done by electronics.
Right.
Cameras come up and
that's cool. So are any of these the ones that you served on?
actually, yes. I made the picture.
Oh, you did? Of course they are then.
So this was my book.
Use the spinets.
Yeah. And this gives you kind of a description. This is the current missile that's being used, guys, on the missile boat. And this was the missile on my submarine.
Big difference.
Yeah, a lot bigger.
In terms of firepower. This guy over here in the corner is the first American submarine, USS Hornet. And you can see the kind of a salty, gutsy crew. This actually gives a description of this model. So you can see things like how many crew, the test step, which is kind of our barometer when we take it down, was 1320. Could it go deeper than that? Probably. But not much before you get to a status which we call crush depth. So these all nuclear power. Here's the two different lengths. You saw short and long. Not much difference, right? In terms of the size.
So when you're in a submarine and you're deeper in the water, can you feel the pressure change in your body?
The pressure hull is there's no sense. You don't even get the sense like you do on an airplane when you go to altitude.
So you feel like you're just standing in a room.
Yeah, and my operating depth was normally about 300 feet. Okay. It's as calm as standing here. No sense of movement hardly. I mean, you get some type of current wave action once in a while, and the boat gets a little bit of a move. But basically, it's that, and you're underwater for 2 months. And some people say, how do you sustain for 2 months? And the truth is that the first couple of days after you get underway, it's you're kind of getting into the groove, right? And then you're just in the groove, and you kind of stay there until the last 2 or 3 days, and then the last 2 or 3 days you're anxious to get surfaced and come back in. But
got it.
But yeah, it's the food, the atmosphere. Of course, everybody's got to get along with each other. So this is going to be loud.
Wow,
is that a submarine horn?
Yeah. It's called a claxton, guys. Claxton. So 2 sounds of that meant you were diving, and 3 sounds what he just did meant your surface. So it's just in a way to alert everybody on submarine what's going on.
And I assume that thing's just as loud underwater.
Yeah, because it's internal. That actually came off a submarine.
Got it.
And then it's amplified through a PA system throughout the boat. So yeah, you know that you're diving. That's very cool. For sure.
Very cool. Well, we appreciate all the information.
You're
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's
I'm
cool.
Barry Wyatt.
Hi, nice to meet you, Barry.
Hi.
Yeah, I appreciate it as well. My dad actually served on a fast attack, the USS Pasadena, I believe. So
Oh,
it's
no
very,
kidding.
yeah, it's very cool to be able to learn a bit more about that. I mean, he's talked about it.
Does you guys live in this area?
Yeah, we're not too far down that way.
Well, let me give you a card about our group. Give it to your dad, will you?
All right, sure.
We'd love to have him come to a meeting. This is me, and this is our meeting information.
All right.
We meet at the Folsom Veterans Hall. So.
All right.
About 110. And if your dad's interested in any other information, shoot me an email and put them on our newsletter list, and so they can get a copy of our monthly newsletter.
All right, we'll do.
All right, what's his name?
Matt.
Okay, great.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
That was fun.
It was. Thank you very much. Well, that was cool. That horn was very loud. Tractors. Right, the tractors.
Tractors?
Tractors.
Well, there's a lot of farming that's gone into the history of America. John Deere was the man who invented, I'm pretty sure, the plow in the U.S., like the ox-pulled plow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Very interesting stuff. Look at these cars though. That's pretty, bro.
Yes. So these are very street legal.
Yeah, they have
They're all
license plates.
licensed for 2020.
Oh yeah, they totally are. That's amazing.
Historical vehicle right there.
Yeah.
Historical vehicle.
Definitely not gonna have to censor these license plates in post.
A Model A.
That Model A?
A Model A, right?
That's a Model A.
That's a Model A.
Nice. Which one's the Model A?
Right there.
That one?
The guy sitting at.
The green one. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
All the
Thanks, Henry Ford.
So it looks like this is also there's some clubs for this around here.
Yeah.
Showboat.
Showboat. Yeah. And there. San Juan Unified School District. That's a bus.
That's a bus.
Dude, that's a bus.
Wait a minute.
Let's read this information.
Wait a minute.
There's some Boy Scouts here.
1914 traffic.
Wow. 1914 truck.
Michael. Dude. 2 hours. Anna can ride this bus.
What?
Anna can ride this bus.
Anyone can. Carmichael.
127 by John Bean Company.
John Bean?
Yeah, so it's a food machinery corporation, and it's powered by a 4-cylinder Continental engine.
That's awesome.
Multiple disc clutch, so it's all manual. Double rear axle, one driving and one stationary. So everything's original except for the wood, curtains, and tires.
That's awesome.
And it's from the San Juan School District.
That it is.
Carmichael, California. No cost to the district. They could probably still use this, and it would probably work better than our current buses.
Yeah.
Horseless carriage. That's what it's called.
It's the Horseless Carriage 2871.
It's the horseless carriage.
Is this one? Oh no, that's 1988. Yeah. This one isn't street legal. Not yet at least.
Fortunately not. Probably can't be renewed, I guess.
Well, I mean, if you can get a Model A renewed, I'm sure this is no problem.
Maybe. It might be too large to drive without a certain license, though.
Oh yeah, it might be Class B.
I think it is a Class B vehicle.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Anyway, so a lot of cool cars and stuff. So what do you want to drop by now, Ray?
I don't know. I think we've seen everything.
Seen almost everything.
Yeah, you know, there's one thing we haven't seen.
What?
They have hot dogs. If you are hungry, then you can go get a hot dog, a bag of chips, and a soda.
For $3.
For three bucks. Yeah.
$3.
$3. That's all it is. It's right here.
Yeah. So that's nice as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, I think that's pretty much everything. You want to take one lap through back to the goats and see if there's anything new?
Yeah, let's do that. I also think we should interview someone, just see what the general populace thinks of this event.
Yeah, shortly. We'll find somebody.
All right.
Whoa. So, does this event go on every President's Day?
I believe it does. It starts at 10 and then it ends at 2. So there's still plenty of time to come down. It's only 11:30.
Right, and if you can't today, then there's always next year.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, there's a balloon animal, man. You want a balloon animal, Nick?
Of course I want a balloon animal.
All right, we're gonna get a balloon animal.
We'll get one, don't worry.
We'll get one. All right.
There's a line right now, though.
There is a line.
Alright. I think we should interview this bee.
Alright, we're gonna interview the bee. Oh, there's a man like Lincoln.
We're here to ask what your role is in this event.
Well, I work here at Mount Vernon, so I'm just helping out the beekeepers here.
Got it. Are you afraid of the beekeepers?
What was that?
Are you afraid of the beekeepers?
No, I'm not afraid.
I am.
I'm afraid of bees, so
Oh, God.
I'm keeping my distance.
Okay, don't look in a mirror. That'd be a shame. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much.
The beekeepers? What's that, Nick?
I'd be afraid of the beekeepers.
I mean, they do have all of the bees at their disposal.
That is true.
That's
a lot of bees. That's a lot of weapon, you know?
Yeah, you could like sick them on someone.
Yeah.
And then they would get
fear-inducing.
Yeah, they would be induced with fear.
No, you just hide.
Yeah,
Bees
hide
don't
from
know
the
where I
bees.
am.
They can't find it. They can't find you. Make sure you set your ventilation though.
Yeah. Right. See if that shift has changed.
Yeah, it probably has.
Looks like it.
Yeah, shift has changed. Oh yeah. Oh no, they're in the cage. Here's the goat and the lamb again. Yeah.
Alright. I think we should ask them. Hi.
Hello, how are you today?
Pretty good. How are you?
Just fine, thank you.
We're here with Orangeville Live, and we were wondering if you could tell us a bit about what your role is in this event.
Okay, I'm representing Goat Farm Creations, anything to do with goat and sheep.
Got it.
And I actually do the dairy goats right now, which I make the goat milk soap, and I have 2 sheep, which I have merino wool here from. And then what I brought today as a demonstration is I have a merino lamb that's 2 weeks old, and I have an Angora goat there that you get mohair wool from. They're taking a nap right now. In about half an hour, I'll wake them up and give them their bottle.
All right.
Because they're only 2 weeks old.
Aww.
I bring them so the kids can feel and see where their fiber comes from. Because a lot of people just go to Walmart and get a sweater. Well, where's the sweater? There's the sweater.
There's the sweater.
So are you going to keep them when they grow up?
Yes. These are actually my friends because I have the dairy goats,
Mhm.
and my dairy goats won't have babies until March.
Oh,
So
got it.
I
So they're-
borrowed these from my friend who has, she does more of the fiber goats and the sheep.
That's cool. That's cool.
Awesome.
So are you selling soaps then?
Yeah, I have a few soaps here. I sell them and help with the grocery bill.
Got it.
So
Grocery bill, so you can go get your sweaters.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah. There's wool there. People can buy it in its sweaters. You can get a towel like this. And this is goat milk soap. Each bar is about 60% goat milk. It's really good for your skin.
That's cool. Well, if anyone wants a goat milk soap, it's right here.
Okay. Thanks, young man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. Have a good day.
You as well.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So it looks like there's a lot of shop areas. So that's a shop area. There's a shop area right here.
Yeah, there's lots of things to buy out here. Not just to do, but also to buy.
That's right.
Oh, there's a dog.
Well, I think we've seen pretty much all there is to see.
Yep, want to just like pull some random person and interview them, see what they think of the event?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Find someone who's not busy.
Well, that's pretty hard to do at a jam-packed event like this.
That is pretty sensitive.
Oh, there's a nice man here.
Excuse me, sir. Would you be willing to participate in a short interview?
No, I have to get somebody.
Oh, all right.
Oh, he can't.
He
No,
cannot.
we
He
need
is
somebody
very
else.
busy.
We need someone else.
We do.
We need to find someone.
It was cool. Like I was there with Monty and Don.
Okay. Thinking, when did we get a flag?
At the memorial. For those of you curious, I put a little flag right above the camera, and that's what he's referring to.
Okay, got it.
I'm very patriotic. Go USA.
All right, let's find somebody and ask them what they think about the event then.
All right.
Explaining how guns worked around that time in the Revolutionary War.
Wow, that's a pretty looking thing.
Yeah, flintlock.
Yeah. There's some people there.
That is true. We could ask them. Let's go ask them.
Let us go ask them.
They look friendly enough. They look not busy.
They look like they're just
Excuse us. We're here with Orangeville Live, and we were wondering if we could interview you guys really quickly.
Sure.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So we were wondering how you're enjoying the event, how you figured out about the event, and whatever else.
This is an awesome event. My mom actually is the balloon artist and the face painter over there.
That's
my
cool.
mom and dad. So I used to do this event for years, but I had Eric. I had my son, so now I walk around with him, and we love it. It's an awesome event, and he has one character, and he loves the baby lambs and goats. That's
I
his
think
favorite
everyone
part.
does. Those are some pretty cool goats.
So it's a great event. I love it. We come all the time.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So what would you say your favorite part of this event is out of everything that's here? It's a hard choice.
That is. There's lots of cool
But to test your
stuff.
loyalty. The balloon maker.
The balloon
maker and
the face
And the face painter.
And the face painter too.
I agree. I
a
agree.
little biased because we're friends with the mom. The mom, the one who does the face painting. That's her his
I told them that. Yeah, and everyone's all dressed up. It's cool. I like the people in costume. That's my favorite.
Awesome. Okay, thank you very much. We
Thank you.
appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right.
Awesome. Well.
You think that's about it? You think that's about
it.
everything?
I think that if you want to see more or you want anything specific, you should come right now. This event ends at 2 o'clock.
Yep.
And buy a hot dog.
Yeah, buy a hot dog. Just $3.
Yeah. If you want a hot dog.
Yep.
If you don't want a hot dog, then just enjoy the school carriage.
All right.
Cool.
Well,
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for watching my video, and we hope to see you here.
where's the mouse gone? Yes. There we go.